What's going on, people? Welcome to another live edition of the USFC, the Underground Street Fighting Championship. I am your boy, MMA, of course, as always, here holding it down. And today I'm joined with Shogun Killer and JC Gamer was here. Look like he dipped out, but I'm sure he'll be back. Maybe some technical difficulties going on his end. But Shogun, how you feeling, man? What's going on?
Oh man, I'm blessed. Thank you for having me, man. I'm looking forward to these bangers that we got here on this card. MMA standing bang is, man, it's gonna be a very great action filled card, brother.
Yeah, it should be a good one. And let the people know this is our final card of season 3. It's been a fun one. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of wins, a lot of losses, a lot of heartbreak for certain individuals. Titles won, titles
Right.
lost, but it's been fun all
Mm-hmm.
around. I'm really looking forward to season 4. But before we talk about season 4 and the potential there, let's talk about
Mm-hmm.
what we have today. Let's look at this card, man. Let's look at the lineup. Let's talk about some of the fights that we're most interested in seeing.
I am here, by the way. I don't know why it's not showing me up
Oh well,
on the thing,
my bad.
but
There
I
you
am
go.
here.
How you doing,
Yeah.
JC?
Yeah, you know, it's good. It's good.
But yeah, let's look at this card, man. Obviously, at the top, we got the main event, SamuraiRobin99, who has been on a complete tear. The UGK champion and the Standard Bank champion going up against Karts, the MMA champion. This is a title fight, the UGK championship and the MMA championship. Now, this is a rematch. They fought during USFC 52 when Karts was the double champ and Samurai Robin took his UGK championship. So this is an opportunity for Karts to maybe get some revenge. But on the flip side, if Samurai Robin gets the W, he becomes our second ever simultaneous triple champ to close out the season.
Wow.
What are your thoughts on that main event? And tell me what you guys are looking forward to throughout the rest of the card.
I think that main event's a really good one, a really good rematch for the undisputed champion. And yeah, I think it's just a really good. Other fights I see, Jake Paul Goat versus M King Prime to open up the card. I'd say really good one between the up and comer and the veteran.
Yeah, Prime's a former UGK champion and an MMA champion in his own right, so big opportunity for Jake Paul there. Shogun, what are you looking forward to?
Man, the top of the card, brother, man. Freaking Samurai Robin right there, man. Can this guy go undefeated and stand and bang? You know, or whatever the case may be. I mean, he has a beautiful record. He even took a leave and came back, and everybody. That's when I think we've seen the rise of Karts. That man has shown levels of improvement, man. He's done it all. From people think, oh yeah, he's a grappler, I'm gonna get grappled, and he ends up, outstriking them and finishing them, or he'll use freaking a heavyweight of that boxer, and he'll out grapple you. So you never know what you're gonna get from Karts. But yeah, that one. Yeah, that I'm really excited to see that one. Let me see. Another one is the Ungodly fight, man. Don't blink on that one for sure. I don't see that one moving out of the first round with those guys. Very similar styles. The AliCreed fight, I heard these guys been going back and forth. So
There's been some chirping
let's see.
between those two.
Mm-hmm.
And
Also
KO
a
King,
veteran.
yeah, Ali Creed, former champion, and KO King's coming in as a replacement fight. Ali Creed was supposed to fight Portuguese Danny, but
Which
Portuguese
would have
Danny
been a really good fight.
yeah, that was going to be a crazy one. But Portuguese
yeah.
Danny had some things going on with his family, so good luck to him. I hope everything is okay on that end. And even the KaioKen fight, he was supposed to fight Rob Gemini, but Silky NYC stepping up as a replacement as well. So a lot of moving parts, a lot of musical chairs going on in the card. But either way, with the cards that we got, the fights that we have, I should say, are going to be some great ones. And I can't wait, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. This first one, M King Prime
Right.
versus Jake Paul Goat, man. JC, I know you were talking earlier. You know a little bit about these two. So what do you have to say about this one in particular?
Alright, so Jake Paul Goat's just, coming up in the scene. I just seen him recently. I've fought him a few times recently. and he's a really good striker.
Yeah, and of course,
Yeah,
King
let's
Prime
see.
is a former champion, so he was one of those guys.
Right.
He hasn't been as active in season 3, but he had a strong season 2. Looking forward to seeing how he closes out season 3 from himself, and maybe he can, with a W, get on a crazy start to his season 4. But we'll see. Maybe Jake Paul can ruin those plans for King Prime.
Right. Yeah, especially if he goes with the GSP pick, because we're not allowing the 5-star, but he's going with his countryman right there. You know what I mean? He's putting it down for Canada, eh? So, hey man, we already know what GSP brings when it comes to the ground game. I mean, he can strike as a balanced person, like a karate type style. So with him having the workhorse, the marathon, with him using a less stamina or whatnot, and the laser focus with that long reach, fighting at the end of his punches and getting the wrestling clinic, to give him that extra boost, with ground control. And yeah, man. And Edwards isn't a bad pick either. Edwards is kind of like a Dustin Poirier, where he's very balanced everywhere. He has good top and bottom when it comes to, he got the 92 of the top and 90 on the bottom, so he'll be able
Really
to hold his
good
own
kicks
if he
too.
can.
Really good kickstand.
Oh,
Also, this is a huge opportunity for Jake Paul GOAT. He's currently number 8, 4-1, and if he beats a former champion who's currently 2-0, undefeated, former champ, that'd be a huge for him.
Also
Here we
coming
go.
off a loss, though, Jake Paul. So let's see.
And if you're with us on Twitch or YouTube, let us know how we're doing in the comments. Let us know how the audio is. I know we had some echo issues in the past.
Nice turning takedown right there into side. Oh, half guard right there. Sorry. Gaining ground control. Everything after full guard is all time that you're getting.
Yeah, he's immediately going for the ground game with GSP.
Which you have to, because you cannot stand up too long with an actual striker. It doesn't matter who they are. It could be Yancy Medeiros, and you stand up too long with GSP, the old one or the first one, you're gonna get cracked.
Especially, nice
reversal.
Especially because I know Jake Paul GOAT, he has some really good boxing. I would think a guy maybe Leon Edwards suits his style, but I would think he would choose Jorge Masvidal.
Wow. Coming with those great combos. First time to find the ring. Setting him up, head down to strike. Back in full guard. You can get some significant strikes here.
Yeah, I've never really seen Jake Paul go grapple, so I don't know how he is, but
he did fairly well for the most part. He did the right thing by getting up earlier, so when he had the chance when he was in top position.
And he was able to reverse it. But so far, really working the GSP gameplay.
And I like the fact that M Prime is consistently moving. It's not a lay and play situation. Whatever he's always working. He's always consistently moving, getting a good position, and making sure he's staying in a. Freaking had him out there, but look at that. That's some veteran stuff right there. He got up, he kept it.
And I know how this must be very frustrating for Jake Paul GOAT. He just cannot get can't get like space to strike.
Exactly.
I
know how frustrating that can be.
And my bad, y'all. I'm still here. I was just making sure the audio for a second we didn't have the fight audio in there, but I think we got it situated right now. But so far, King Prime was looking really good, man.
Oh yeah. Nothing but top control or ground control. Period. I'm guessing at least 3.5. Will he get up? You get no ground control here in full. Nice denial there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so about 2 minutes 30.
Yeah, definitely M King Prime's, definitely his round.
Yeah, as long as they can keep it, if he can keep it to the ground for the most part, we're not going to see too many significant strikes unless they're coming from a postured up position, and both of their staminas are going to be looking really good in the third round.
And going into this fight, Jake Paul GOAT had to know what he was getting himself into. Like, when you're in an M King Prime fight, you know what it's going to be, and you have to prepare for that. You have to be able to hold your own, when it comes to that ground game. But, M King, he's no slouch on the feet as well. Like, if he goes there, he'll be prepared for that too.
I think he's not being able to work his game. Jake Paul, he's not able to work his game because he's too worried about
good denial on that turning takedown right there. He seen the lead from last time, knew what direction to go, which was towards him when it comes to that when it's the double leg.
It looks like he's more worried about the takedown
exactly
than starting his offense. Yeah, that's what M King Prime wants. He wants to threaten with that takedown so that he doesn't, so that he can work on the feet.
I like the fact that M King Prime is also mixing in with the clinch, making him think, hey, I'm gonna do a trip, or mixing in the strikes and get him thinking, and see how he works the cage here.
Nice elbows right there from Prime a little while ago. Yeah, this is not where Jake Paul wants to be right now.
Kind of reminds me of the Usman and Masvidal fight when they had over there in the islands. When they were up against that fence, just getting in that time, that work. Right next against the fence again, right there. Working the legs. Right. That's that. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. He shook. He could have went up, but he was looking for a denial. And just takes the top mount, piles in some heavy ground and pound, heavy.
Nice elbows.
This side saddle, you can deny on reaction if you're just killing them.
ImTheGoat is having a tough fight right now. He just cannot. He's just full on survival mode right now.
Right, and this can do it right here. He has good tracking.
Yeah.
Prime didn't like what he saw, gave it up immediately.
Yeah, that's the right move because he wasn't anywhere. He wasn't anywhere close to getting that. He has to wait until he needs to drain Jake Paul's stamina if he wants to do that.
Right. A little bit more denials, but like I said, he's playing the control factor right here in this whole.
Yeah, and if he does this another
3
round
minutes right there, that's basically a whole round of control. Like, in order for Jake Paul to get this, he's gonna need a knockdown and a damn near finish.
No, he needs to finish. If he wants
to put it in his favor.
If he wants to win this, he definitely needs a finish, because that is 2 rounds to none.
Here we go, last and final round.
Yeah, man, like I said, looking a bit nice, a little bit less on Prime's end due to some of the grappling and the denials.
I'm King Prime definitely, if I were him, I would just play this round safe, because he's obviously gonna win the decision if it goes there. But if I'm Jake Paul, I'm gonna throw hands, do everything I can to get this finish.
There it is, nice spinning center kick to the body. Woo! Coming in tough. Coming in tough with those overhands.
Jake Paul has had a couple of those back sway uppercut potentials, but he just dodged the strike and didn't retaliate.
Yeah.
So maybe a couple of missed opportunities there.
Now M Prime is making them think, oh, we're striking now, and I'm gonna start throwing in those changing levels.
Yeah, I
think
really
about
like
the takedowns. So
I really like the takedown feints from M Prime. Really keeps him thinking. Because that's gonna prevent Jake Paul
there it is.
from,
And this will
throwing
keep them safe.
really big, explosive stuff because he knows that he could get taken down from it.
We're going to automatic freeze transition when you're down stamina. You can even go to side control, which you did. This is the name of the game.
Yeah.
When you're using GSP, bro. You don't want to stand up too long with them. Just hold your own and get it to the ground. He's not a clunky striker, so.
We'll go for the Kimura. No, he doesn't. He's nowhere near having this.
Yeah, it's just to
I think he's just trying to drain time.
To make it look pretty, yeah.
Yeah, he's just trying to drain time, which, when you're up 2 rounds, that's really the way to do it. He's getting a very easy win here.
Now.
Like, this is a veteran move.
Yeah, he might have stamina now.
Good now, because he just needed that one denial. See how he set up that trap.
I think Jake Paul's. Oh, it might. No, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Jake Paul's gonna get out here. Oh, it's really close though.
Wow.
Oh, he took his arm. I didn't think he had it, but he really picked it up at the end.
That was close.
It always goes faster in that last.
That was really impressive for M Prime to go in there against a guy who's 4-1 in the MMA division. He lost his last fight, but he was on a good streak before that.
Right.
And now, M Prime 2-0, now 3-0, gonna be climbing up the rankings. That was a great win for him.
A way to start off for the next season for sure, to put him in a nice little bracket.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's a new season, so going up the rankings not gonna mean anything, but.
Right, it's just a reminder to let the newer cats that came onto the scene, like the veterans, are coming back, and to watch your step. You may have got some of those good wins from before, but veterans are coming back.
Yeah, but that's definitely a good way to go into season.
Yeah, good stuff about M Prime, and it doesn't matter because it's the end of the season, but then it kind of does because how we do it here. How well you are in the how up or how far up you are in the rankings in the previous season, you get booster points come the following season. So, a W like that can make M Prime go up just a little bit more to end the season, but he gets those higher booster points maybe coming in the next season. So, good stuff, man. Good strong way to start out the card. And while we're here, let's since we're speaking about rankings and the MMA division and all that, that fight was in the MMA division, and this next fight is in the MMA division. So first, let's look at the lineup for the next match. Let's talk about that, and then let's go into the actual MMA rankings to check that out. So this next fight is the number 4 ranked MMA competitor in UNGODLY up against the number 6 ranked individual. I'm gonna just say Balin. I'll always just call him Balin.
Yeah, fun fact. These are actually the number 3 and number 4 pound for pound ranked guys.
Yeah, so
these are both very high ranked guys.
And let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the MMA rankings real quick. What do y'all know about these two individuals, and what are you looking for? Obviously, UNGODLY's a former everything champion. He's had all the titles. Like I said before, I misspelled his name right there, so hope he's not mad at me for that. But UNGODLY, he's had all the gold at one time. Doesn't have any belts right now.
No, so. That's why his name is UNGOLDY.
Good one.
Look at you.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I think the stylistically is very similar, bro. It's like, and especially in this matchup, I'm foreseeing it not even getting out of the first round, especially at the women's division, right? So I mean, typically, I'm guessing both Nunez mirror matches, if anything, and man, the way that these guys go out there, man, it's gonna be whoever messes up first, and the momentum, basically.
Yeah, especially there's some good fighters to use at women's bantamweight. There's obviously Nunez. There's GDR. Like Jermaine Durandamy, she's pretty good. You know,
But
there's
yeah,
some nice picks.
we're talking about these guys though. Like we
Yeah,
know,
no.
like we know what it is when it comes to these dudes. I would be shocked if one of them didn't pick one or the other or didn't mirror it. I really would. Like I think they're going MMA for the fact, hey, I'm trying to push your head into the canvas right here, just in case if I get you to the ground to end it as quickly as possible. And who else better than Nunez? Like,
Yeah, it
super
should be a
facts.
good one. Those guys are in the lobby; they're ready, but one of them has their music on, so I'm gonna allow them a little bit of time to hopefully turn their music off. We don't want to get a ding for any copyright anything, so we'll let them switch that, and we're gonna continue to stall here. So
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about balloon like balloon or however you want to say. I don't know, man. Balloon, baloney. But yeah, man. Both of these guys are in my camp or teammates right here. So, but this has been his season, man. When it came to the MMA, he's 5-0, bro. So
yeah, like
literally
it's kind
5
of
win streak,
sneaky
like
because he's
crazy.
relatively a quiet person. You don't hear a lot of like trash talk from him. So when I was looking at the rankings and I saw that he was 5-0, I was like, wow, like he's a quiet 5-0. You know, but it's dangerous.
But he's a killer though, bro. Like both of these guys are killers. I mean, yeah, Ungodly just came off a loss. I think he's 8-6. So I mean, he is ESFL, I believe, too. So I mean, I think he's 3-3 there. But I mean,
Yeah, not a crazy record, but he's way better than his record suggests.
Right. He's playing at the top, man. He's been playing since the beginning of the season, basically, and getting into those.
I think the reason his record is really like that is because he fights the best of the best here. Like he fights very good fighters.
Yeah, like I said, he's been in many a championship fights.
Let's see if my prediction is correct with the Nunez.
You were right,
way, bro. I don't see it being any other way, and I don't see this getting out of the first round. I really do not.
I mean, yeah, these guys are both killers.
Like they got the ground, but I mean that looping cross 5-star, that leg kick 4-star. I mean everything about Nunez with the level 4 boxing combos, and they're down here at this division. They're so damn quick. It's ridiculous. Like I played just spars, but with my man's right there, and literally you can throw an 8 to 10 piece combo and have literally no stamina and have the same power with it. It's crazy.
But
get up and go to the bathroom right now. Like you'll miss it.
This would be a very a good win for Sickbound to really set himself up for the new season.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Because he'd be 6-0 going into the new season. Yeah. That really set him up for a good next season.
Here we go, first round.
There it is. A looping cross.
And if you beat a guy like Ungodly War, that really just shows your skill level.
Right. Showing he can be in
only in this season, only 6 people have done it. He's looking to be the 7th.
I'm telling you, look at that head hilt just dropping, chipping away. He don't even... I'm telling you, if you don't do your homework on the boy right here, if you don't do your homework on him, and you get caught up in those frame traps, you're gonna be done.
Great job to start for Stick Down.
Man, I'm trying to commentate on what they're doing. This is just so action-packed, bro. Alright, let's see if he can get his bearings up under Ungodly right here.
Especially with the punches of Nunez. They're like sloppy, but also like they get to the target very fast.
Ooh. Oh, caught him. Out of rock, but
a nice head kick.
Made him think a little bit right there.
That's really what you want to do. Is you want to
coming on.
You want to throw different shots so that they're not just thinking you're doing one thing. You want to give them a bunch of different looks.
Right.
And I'm not necessarily a fan of the block breaking mechanic in UFC 4. It is what it is, though. It's there. It's one of those things you got to deal with. So, people who are pressure fighters, I mean, it was worse earlier on when UFC 4 came out. It's a little better now, I guess, but it's still something you have to deal with. Nice
turning takedown.
denial.
But there are ways to, to block, to get rid of, or to, avoid that. Like, there are, like, you can dodge backwards, different, head movement, you can do different things.
Yeah, you can sway to the left or right. Yeah, there are things. So, you're making a choice to sit there and just, allow your block to go down. So, you're right about that.
Caught him nice right there, but it wasn't just like a stagger for the most part. That pressure. He's trying to set him up and get him when it comes down to his stamina.
Oh, nice takedown.
And catch him on the back end. Try to get that rock. Hey, but the head health is looking pretty even on both ends.
If I remember correctly, I think Stick Brown has, he has a very good striking game, but he also has a really good ground. He's very well rounded.
Right. Looking to stall out time on top.
This is a really good opening round for Stick Brown. He got a takedown and he got a knockdown, I think, earlier, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So that was a really good.
The pressure is going to be coming in heavy towards him. He cannot get stuck against that fence. And if he is, he needs to make sure he's using his pulls and his slips, those counters, in order to get him off of him.
Yeah, I would like to see a little bit more.
Basically, with the ground.
I'd like to see a little bit more head movement from these guys, because they're just kind of standing there throwing hands, which it's exciting to watch, but they definitely can cost you.
The styles are they're very similar when it comes. And you're seeing a little bit of slip straighting right there, or slip hooking with the Moon. Ooh, almost dropped. The head health not looking too good on both ends. Like I said, whoever messes up first in the pendulum.
Ooh.
There it is. There we go.
Wow!
Good.
Just like that. Damn.
Because Stick Brown had a really good round one, and then he came back and got a knockout early.
That's millionaires for you, brother. That's millionaires.
Man.
Whoever messes up first. Nice one by UNGODLY.
Just like that. I was just about to ask you to, if you both had Ballin winning the first, obviously, and y'all were gonna say yeah.
He did.
But
he really had it.
Man, just like that, like UNGODLY just turned it around.
Turned it up, and like I said, the pressure was gonna come out there the next one, and he knew what he had to do, and he put the pedal to the metal and just went clutch.
Man. Let's talk about this next fight, or what this next fight is actually going to end up being. So, supposed to be AliCreed versus KaioKen, followed by KaioKen versus Silky NYC, but we haven't heard anything from KaioKen or Silky NYC. So what we're going to do is actually put AliCreed up against KaioKen, formerly known as Mayweather, and just make that stand-up-bang match happen. So we're giving those guys some time to get things together. Sorry to the crowd who was maybe looking forward to the original matches, but things happen, man. People sometimes don't show up, and you gotta adapt and overcome, and that's what we're gonna do, man. We're still gonna give you some action. So,
and who knows, this could be a better fight.
Yeah.
Than those two were gonna be.
I mean, they're both former stand-up-bang champions.
And now it's number 1 versus number 6.
Yeah, which does make a little bit more sense, So we'll see.
What would the weight class be in this case in America? The one was for the women's, and then this Ali's was at Bantam. Is going to be like to be decided amongst them? Or?
Yeah, I'm communicating with them now. Seeing what they're thinking. But yeah, this should be a good one, man. KaioKen, formerly known as Mayweather, up against AliCreed, 2 former USFC stand-up-bang champions.
Now I didn't recognize his name, but now that you say Mayweather, he's been around here for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, sometimes y'all change y'all names so often. I gotta let people know, like, yeah, this person used to be that.
Right.
But yeah, they're figuring it out. In the meantime, let's talk about what you guys got going on. What's up with y'all while we wait for these guys to set up the lobby and the invites and all that stuff? JC, what's up with you? I know you've been a little bit quiet this season. You were way more active in season 1 and 2, not so much in season 3. What are you looking forward to in season 4? Are you coming back, or are you kind of just playing it low key now?
Yeah, so I am in the new season. I definitely want to, because what kind of happens with me is that I start getting losses and then I start getting discouraged. So I just kind of like don't take the fights as seriously. Then if like I'm on a winning streak or something. So I'm definitely gotta take the fights a little bit more seriously in the next season, and hopefully go on like a winning streak again. Maybe get another title shot.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I've definitely been improving since that last title fight.
Oh yeah. That's definitely. Yeah,
that was. I think the title fight was really just kind of disappointing, so it just kind of discouraged me.
And that was what, against Cards, or who was that?
No, that was against Lewis. Earlier this
yeah, I
year.
think it was the first ever for the first ever UGK champion of season 3.
Yeah, dang, yeah, that's been a minute. Yeah, man, I've stopped competing since like almost like the second card or whatever. Once I got my loss, I was done. But yeah, just hard being, dad, and doing. My schedule changed so much from the course of when I first got working over there at FedEx Freight to where I'm at now. So I'm working a morning shift, and I get stuck with fights with guys overseas or whatnot, and they're already well awake and into their day, whereas I'm waking up and, oh yeah, I got to get this fight done. Got crust in my eyes still, and I'm trying to get it in before my kid wakes up. That's no way to rush into the game, especially if you care somewhat. So I was like, I'm not gonna take it too seriously. I'm just gonna kick back and fill in where I can. But I got a league that I just started up again, and we're getting that going, and I'm just looking more so to promote that and get that up off the ground and running and everything. So
Gotcha. While we stall a little bit for this next fight, we're actually gonna call an audible. I'm gonna actually dig into our bag, and I'm gonna actually play an undercard fight. So this is a pre-recorded fight, one that was turned in a couple days ago. So this one is actually going to be GothamisAshes versus someone who's newer on the scene, ImTheGoat.
okay.
I previously have not seen this fight. I don't know who won. I don't know how long it lasted. We're all going to watch and see for ourselves right here, right now. So congratulations to those guys for making it to the live card, even if by default.
Showcase. Yeah, Gotham. Watch your legs.
Oh yeah, I know.
Watch your legs.
I know Gotham is Ashes. I've kind of have like a history with him. I've fought him a lot, known each other for a while, and he's a really good striker.
Well, we got them big boys running around here right now, so we're gonna see if we can.
Yeah, we got a heavyweight fight. When you don't see heavyweight fights in this game too often, people don't really like heavyweights as much as the other guys.
Right. Yeah, it's a slow pace, but when you got guys moving like their middleweights with gone,
but it
could be
it can make for some good fight, or it can make for some like exciting knockouts in the heavyweight division. And it can also make for some quick knockouts.
Oh yeah.
Which is always exciting.
Even I'm honest with the 1, 2, straight hook, 1-2 head kick right there.
And you kind of got to keep your distance with Gon, because Ngannou is really fast with his punches.
Right, as long as they're planted, yeah.
Yeah, he's very fast with his punches.
Now that side.
And obviously he has
at the end of the punches.
Obviously Ngannou has 100 power in this game, so
yeah, that's crazy.
You gotta be really careful with that. I mean, it's deserved though.
Yeah.
It is deserved.
Right.
I believe the only person with 100 power in this game.
Does Lewis have it or no?
No, I think Rumble Johnson has like 98.
Alright. Well, I can go ahead and run to the facts right now, just to see. Clarify.
Again, as you said, it's a little bit slower paced, but definitely can see some good fighting into it. Like with the, if you see like a bantamweight fight with GothamisAshes, he's using TJ Dillashaw and like, well, I don't know if he uses TJ, but he uses one of those guys who are really fast, and you just see hands flying.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the closest person in that division that's gonna even come close to Francis Power would be your boy himself, Derek Lewis from Bowls is hot.
Ooh.
And then in
Oh, rocks him.
Johnson.
Nice job by GothamisAshes early.
I'd like to see him utilize more of those leg kicks and keep him at bay with it. He has side kicks, but he's not really.
Yeah, not really using the kicks too much.
He's trying to be more of a boxer with him, and you don't want to do that too long with Francis. Just throwing hands.
Definitely, I like. Ooh,
There it is.
That's it only takes one with Francis.
We go 10 seconds left in this very first round.
But there are ways to beat a Francis in combat. You just have to keep your range.
His stamina.
Keep his range, make him miss.
Yep. I mean, he has the footwork to get in and out to get that speed buff as long as he's hitting the block, but he's not staying consistent.
He has to be careful missing kicks like that.
There we go.
Again, one right hand from Ngannou and you're down.
Uh-oh. Staying in the pocket. Block is broke.
I think that first round probably went to GothamisAshes, but it was close.
Yeah, they both got a rock.
Yeah, they did both get a rock, so I don't know who it went to. But I would probably give it to GothamisAshes. He controlled it. He controlled it a little bit more, and I think he got more strikes in that round. So, ooh, nice shot. Ooh, front kick. That was nice.
Working to the body, trying to dominate that stam.
Ooh, nice.
A pullback.
And then dig into the body.
Getting nasty.
Ooh.
Said, oh, you want to talk about
You gotta be careful with those. You gotta be careful with those body hooks, though, because one uppercut,
he had him
you could be out.
He wasn't even thinking about it. Ooh.
Because some people are really good at timing that uppercut.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. You just have to block one and just, plant and strike and throw it. Like, once you block one, like right there, just...
Ooh, knocked him down. Nice.
Gotham is showing who he is to this young man right here. Like, hey.
Ooh, that was by the lights out.
His leg is damaged. His body's pretty hurt. His head.
But he has enough stamina to still get it done.
This is not looking good for him right now. But he can always
keep it. If he can keep it at bay, he can still get this.
Let me check and see if this fight was a stand and bang fight or an MMA fight, because I haven't seen any grappling yet, so this might be stand and bang.
Yeah, we haven't seen any grappling yet. Oh yeah, it's stand and bang.
Yep, this is stand and bang.
That's nice.
Ooh.
There to the body again. Triple threat. And hit him on the way of the head down. Dang. Come on, Craig.
Yeah, because if this was MMA, he would probably be working his clinch a little bit with Gon.
Yeah,
those knees.
He feels real comfortable doing. He can land anything at this point in time because he hasn't worried about everything. He did a good job picking his opponent apart. Back up top.
This This one might surprisingly actually
I
make
like
it
the head movement.
to the third round.
Ooh, took his legs
Leg
out.
kick knockdown. I think leg kick knockdowns do actually count as knockdowns in the stats.
Oh, they definitely do.
Alright.
So that
They're not
definitely.
leg events, or they're knockdowns.
I think there are actually knockdowns, which definitely, if you're losing a round and then you get one of those leg kick knockdowns, that definitely sways.
There you do. He made the read and he caught him with an uppercut, and he has the power. Let him know.
Yeah, you still gotta be careful. It's never over until.
Ooh, he didn't have the frame.
Oh yeah, his head and body are both hurting, and his leg. Bad leg, bad head, bad body. I think it's helping Gotham a little bit that ImTheGoat needs to fight in Southpaw because there's not as much power from Nagano in Southpaw.
Right.
So I think that might have been a game plan from Gotham. Once he saw the Nagano pick, work those legs.
Right.
Ooh, nice hook. Ooh, knocks him down with the body shot. He is taking over here.
Oh, yeah, it's just a matter of time now.
Yeah, there you
making
go.
a statement, and there it was.
That was domination.
Welcome to the USFC, so here we go.
Good
That
stuff
was,
by Gotham.
very good. Yeah, he's not in the stand and bang rankings, but that, definitely could carry that momentum into the next season.
All right, so yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the background. So I made an announcement it was gonna be AliCreed and KaioKen, but KaioKen actually showed up. So him and AliCreed are sending their invites now, which would still leave KaioKen. They got so similar names. It's kind of hard distinguishing between KaioKen and KaioKen. But yeah, it looks like it will be AliCreed versus KaioKen. So let's go back to the.
Does that leave the other guy without a fight?
Yeah, KaioKen, formerly Mayweather, would still be left without a fight unless somehow Silky NYC shows up.
If he doesn't, I might be able to take it last minute.
I'll approve that.
Oh, you go, boy. You go get that. There you go, for real. Why
I'll
not?
approve that. So, yeah, while we wait for them to get that set up, let's go ahead and take a look at the stand and bang rankings since we're going to that division. Right. So obviously up at the top, we got Samurai Robin, who is the champion. He is 12-0, but will not be defending his stand and bang title today. As a reminder, he's fighting in the main event in a title for title fight, but the other title he's going for is the MMA championship, and he's the UGK champion. So he's going to end the season 12-0 as the stand and bang champion. Obviously, AliCreed's there at 6. And
that's 5-0 right there.
Yeah, so him and KaioKen, who I believe is either 13 or 17 off the top of my head, I can't remember. But a big opportunity for KaioKen to, end season 3 with a bang, and hopefully that momentum with a win will take him on, to bigger and better things in season 4. But that's for those guys to handle and discuss. And once that cage door closes and that bell rings, they'll figure it out. So we can sit here and speculate. And AliCreed's a former champion; he's 5-0, but anything can happen when you're in there, man.
Right. Now, are we still doing this at B-Dub? Bantam?
Yeah, whatever was originally scheduled as the weight class.
Yeah, it's confirmed. If Silky can't make it, then I'll take it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while we wait, man, let's I hate to keep going to this main event, but it's a big one, man. This is one of the more anticipated main events in recent history here. At least when it comes
Right.
to live cards, a lot on the line for this main event. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, man. Freaking.
It's a great one. You know, number 1 pound for pound versus number 2 pound for pound.
I'm just really impressed
Two
with
of the
cards
best
overall,
guys.
bro. Like honestly,
Two of the
like,
best guys in this, you know, in this league right now. 20 overall, 20-2 for Samurai Robin, 14-2 for pound for pound for those guys. 22 for Samurai Robin, 14-2 for Carts.
Yeah.
That's a crazy.
Yeah, and if you think about
record.
Karts' 2 losses, you know, one of them for sure came from Samurai. I don't know who his other loss was, but he's only
was
lost to
Ungodly,
Samurai,
right?
and it might have been maybe.
Because he's had like a couple of matches with Ungodly. I think Ungodly won one. I think it was like the Nunez fight where he had lost or something of that nature. And then he came back and he won it. I think he's like 2 up on him or something of that nature. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, these are both best of the best here. So I'm really excited.
Well, you know, JC, with that said, like, how do you feel stepping in when I say super last minute, like the most last minute of the last minute that it can be, and you're fighting a killer, a former champion, like, so.
Yeah, number 1 pound for, or number not pound for pound, but number 1 standing bang.
And you know, you just got through finished saying how, you know, you took a little hiatus because you were a little disappointed in the losses. Like, with a fight like this, though, I would think you have nothing to lose. Like, it is what it is. If you lose,
Yeah, go in there.
you know, if you lose, you're quote expected to lose. But if you win, like, it's a crazy upset.
Yeah, it's a crazy upset, and it sets me up for the next season. Gives me a big boost.
Right. A good deal. And it's gonna be at strawweight, I think. What, strawweight women's?
What?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Ooh. And it's that. Yeah. Like I said, I can't be messing with those lower weight. They're just too damn quick, man.
Oh, I like the quick hands. That's my thing.
Dude, it's like those fights. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are still setting up. Give them a little bit more time while they get that together.
So what are we expecting for next season, man? You trying to do another like camp war thing, or like a little special event type
I guess,
venues or anything like that?
I guess since we got some time and we're trying to stall, I guess I can talk about the possibilities of season 4. You know, I was talking to the team Sticky, and probably the biggest change that's going to happen in season 4 is, you know, we've been doing 2 cards a week for the longest. You know, the first part of the week is stand and bang, and then, you know, the end of the weekend is MMA. So I think for the time being, it won't be forever, but I think we're gonna go to 1 pre-recorded card a week. It'll be a mixture of stand and bang and MMA, and it's gonna be for 2 reasons. Like, we've been doing 2 cards every week for the longest, and it's a little draining, it's a little taxing. So this will give us, you know, a little bit more opportunity to relax a little bit and not have so much on our plate, 1. And then 2, let's be honest, the UFC 4 community as a whole, it's died down a little. So maybe once UFC 5 comes back and there's a little bit more hype and some anticipation, maybe then we can go back to 2 cards a week.
No.
Or maybe if ESBC comes out pretty soon and maybe we'll have a boxing division, maybe in the USFC, then maybe we can go back to 2 cards a week. Maybe the first.
I think there will be more, more hype in the community once it becomes free for PlayStation Plus next month.
Yeah. But the game itself is about to be free?
Yeah, it's gonna be free PlayStation Plus, so a bunch of new players are gonna come.
But so that's going to be one big change that we're pretty, you know, nothing is guaranteed, but that's pretty close to being 100%. Other than that, I'm just looking into, you know, tighten up the ranking system, find a way to show people's career record, not just their seasonal record, but it'll show the seasonal record, then it'll show their entire record for their entire, you know, USFC career. So just tightening up the ranking system and making some tweaks here and there maybe, but definitely the big thing will be just going to 1 card a week just to give us you know,
Time.
just to ease the load just a little bit.
Right.
And we'll see how that goes. If we get enough pushback, if y'all sign like petitions and stuff, you know.
No, I think it's a great deal, man. Like that way, it gives the people, a chance to compete where they want to compete, and it's like, all right, done and done. You got everybody squared away where they want to be competing at, and it's not like, okay, I'm gonna do MMA this week, or I'm gonna do stand and bang on the night. By having two cards, it's like, hey, I just want to solely focus on this, and it's just getting done once a week. Move on to it. It gives you time to prepare too.
And with the one card a week, I think we'll extend the window of being able to complete your fight. So right now it's typically like a 3-day window, but if we just have it once a week, we can extend it for a few more days or something like that. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll answer those questions once we get there.
Yeah. What do you think about having like if it does come down to like one card a week, like possibly doing like a
Oh, can you hear me?
those lines with inside circle beefs that's been going on within the chat or whatever, or call outs or special call out cards or something.
I think
and maybe it may not go towards rankings. It's just like, hey, we want to showcase this beef that we got going on. Rankings, not involved or anything. What's the idea?
I lost you for a second, so I actually didn't hear what you said exactly.
Oh, I was saying like have like little events hosting for like little chat beefs that we have within the our Discord right here, and have it like set up at like an Action Avenue or Backyard or Kumite, and it wouldn't necessarily be like ranks are involved or something of that nature. Just them, hey, we want to showcase this, and put it down like that, like in between. I don't know if it would be like live cards or something, if you would be interested in doing something like that, but it's just extra, just additional events, special venues. I think you guys did something like that in the past, like with the Kumite. I want to say early on, if anything.
Yeah, we've done Kumite specific venues. We've done backyard specific venues. We've done it a few times, here and there. But yeah, we can Kumite definitely will come back. We'll see about that, and maybe another backyard brawl card or something. Well, we'll see.
Right.
Hold on.
These gentlemen. We gotta go ahead and get T.I. talking about where they at, though.
Yeah, they're in the lobby. I'm just making sure the stream link is
good
situated.
Man, that fight with Ungodly, man, those guys, man. First slip up, super fast pace.
Yeah, I think it might go get set up and everything and ready for the fight if that's all good.
Oh, you're talking about with the other one?
Yeah, so that I'm all ready by the time this fight's over.
Gotcha. Are you gonna come back, dude? Right? Oh, I think you already dipped out. You should be back afterwards.
Hey, we're just gonna go right there. I was trying to wait for one of them for KaioKen to remove that little on-air thing, but we've been waiting for a while. Let's just go ahead and get it to it. So if y'all guys hear me, just go ahead and run it, man, like it is. It looks like he doesn't even know how to remove that on-air thing.
Yeah, I think he's. Well, that's cool. He has a little USFC live thing right there.
There we go.
All right. Can I get a font mirror? Wait, who? Oh, okay, he changed his setup. I was about to say. So AliCreed.
So yeah, let's see if KaioKen can get this, what should be an upset if he can get the W.
All right, I think he just, oh man, came off of a loss recently. Well, I know he's 6-5, so let's see if he can stop the momentum of AliCreed. What's your take on mirror matches, man? How you feel about them? Just inquiring.
Man. It is what it is. Like, you know, if that's who people want. I remember like early on, it would always be Conor versus, especially in standing bang, it was always Conor versus Conor. It seemed like
you get kind of almost, yeah.
The Conor craze, I think, died down a little bit, but he's still a heavily used player, even to this day.
Right. Yeah, he has, you know, the speed, the accuracy. Like, if you're not using Conor, then you're using Max in that type of situation when it comes to that. Unless you're a really good, you know, Cater or a Zombie or something like that, or Dustin. You know, I think at least in the middleweight division, where they had made those 5 stars, like the 4.5 stars when it comes up there, it dies out. It's more, it stops at, like, I think, Whitaker, so that's why it's like, ah, man, might be good to open up, depending, see if anybody actually uses, other than Whitaker. Let's see what we got cracking.
Here we go, first round.
No touch of gloves. These guys are not showing no love at all whatsoever.
Like I said, it was a little trash talk in the chat yesterday between them, so not sure how serious it was. I think, you know, they were just bullshitting, but...
All I can say is watch for the pulls on Ali. I'm going to make the read. There it is. Called it. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, nice knockdown, really.
He got a little too comfortable. Like I said, watch for the pull. He's leading with that slip hook. That seems like what gets him a lot of rocks in his normal gameplay, but it may not work against a player of Ali's caliber. He's gonna make a read and with a spinning back fist or elbow.
I think this was supposed to be standing bang, but it's MMA now.
We both like,
or it's not.
Okay, I think they're gonna restart it because of that.
Yeah. I was like,
a little messy, but it's fine.
All right. Yeah.
All right, so while they figure that out, we'll let them restart it.
Wait,
see if he makes the adjustments though, and watch what he watch those hooks and uppercuts when he's planted.
Yeah, that was funny. Going, we're both like,
Yeah.
Oh man, we should have caught that because they were sitting at the fighter selection screen for so damn long. We would have seen that it said MMA over there.
Right. And then he darted out to the little screen like he said, and came back.
But I think I just got confirmation that Silky NYC has shown up. So him and KaioKen, I think, will be able to complete their fight.
Nice. Well, JC, you gonna put it down next season, brother? Come in hot.
I think JC's mic is muted right now.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I might even, consider start, competing a little bit more if it
Yeah,
drops down to one card a
and
week.
I'm still here if it doesn't work out
Yeah,
or something.
we hear you now. Looks like they got it together, and we are doing stand-up bang this time.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, just make sure to double check the next. Make sure
Yeah.
so that we don't have to do this.
The last one is whatever they decide anyway, the main card. So it's like, who can make the Force of Nature perk activate first? All right, here we go. Uh-oh, he's letting them know. Nice little push teep kick to start.
Yeah, during the break they were in the locker room chat, trash talking some more, so it was a little heat.
That's me. Gotta watch. He wants to keep that perk activated. You gotta keep it pushing forward. And the head health is down. Ooh. Looking good for Ali. Relies heavily on that slip hook.
Yeah, both those guys going with those, slipping boxing combinations. But mostly KaioKen.
Yeah, it's really repetitive on that end, but it's working. So if it's not broke, especially in a pocket like that.
I wonder, with them being angry at each other, like how much that affects the way you play. Do you play more aggressively, thus leaving yourself open? Like, you see them taunting, so they ooh,
good lord, take
Nice
to the
head
body.
kick.
Ooh, he went to the bread basket.
Maybe that's a way to beat a guy like AliCreed. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Now he's just walking in the punches. The momentum has went so much in KaioKen's favor that Ali's getting a little bit sloppy and just taking unnecessary damage when the Force of Nature perk is totally on KaioKen's side, and he could just stay right there in the pocket and keep it going. Ali's gonna need one of those pulls just to make the momentum go back in his favor.
good stuff from KaioKen. It's not looking good for AliCreed right now, but you cannot count him out, man.
Man, he is getting
wow.
Yeah. And you can tell with these type of fighters, it's about the momentum. Had Ali had the correct, settings in the first one, it probably would have had KaioKen shook. Now,
man, this is a good one. I'm not even saying much because I'm just watching that.
I know, because the deep in the drop, the little backstory behind it. He didn't have enough stamina to get. He had the pull, but there it is. There it is. That pull. I down with it earlier.
What a round, man.
Oh, man. Ali needs to watch those flip hooks that KaioKen continuously throws when inside the pocket. It's like it's a guaranteed at least hit block or hit stun for the frame. Whether he gets hit clean or not, where he can continue to combo with the speed buff from it.
even between rounds, they're in the chat talking trash to each other.
Right. Ooh. Playing on the back foot. Nice. Let him know, Ali. Got it back. Uh-oh. Watch that slip hook. There it is. I think Ali's seeing a read on it now.
Yeah, that was a crazy first round. So Ali took a lot more damage than he wanted to, but so far it looks like he's making some adjustments. Ooh, oh, right. I didn't know who got
right. There it is. Ooh, yeah. Right at the end of the punches. To keep him back with the jab spinning back fist. What the top? The body. Let him know one time. Somebody get that man some toilet paper.
And both times.
There it is. Ooh.
You gotta love it, man.
I think that slip hook might be the death of Ali if he gets caught with going in with a straight. See, he keeps going on autopilot. See, that's what he made the read. Wait for him to throw it. Let off.
Oh man.
You guys. Woo!
This is crazy.
Let him go, boy.
Wow.
Overhead.
Oh man, that was a crazy fight.
Look at that. He did that. He did that.
Man, I could barely even commentate on that one, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, bro. It was just as crazy as the Ungodly fight, bro. Just
we got
quick,
some
fast-paced.
In the chat. We got some lag switching accusations going on.
Really?
Yeah. That's a hard one, man. You never know, man. Like this whole lag switching stuff, you know, is no way to really prove it, I guess. But unfortunate for AliCreed, but damn good fight, man. Both of them had their moments.
Oh yeah.
Both of them had their moments. So I mean, I know I keep going back and forth. Well, he's actually gearing up for the fight. Those Silky said he was here when it came time to send in links and invites and stuff. We haven't heard from him in about 10 minutes or so. So I think yeah, Jxssiem's gonna actually step up and do his thing. We're making it happen, man.
That's where Thug Rose, right? That's with them down there, right? The Lady Straw?
I'm not sure. Yep.
I want to say. Let's see. Just take a gander myself right now. Oh, whoa, Lord. Yep, Thug Rose, and then I want to say Strawweight women. I wonder who they're gonna pick down here, man, for standing bang. I don't know. You know what? Maybe Mayweather might, or KaioKen probably go Joanna.
Yeah, we'll see.
That might,
just waiting on.
That might fit his style.
They were in the lobby, but they had the music on, so we're just gonna wait for JC to turn his music off and get this one going. So yeah, we've been going back and forth. Apologize to the viewers. I know a lot of, like I said earlier, a lot of musical chairs.
Yeah.
But one way or the other, it all leads to Samurai Robin versus CartZD. So we will get there eventually.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there. Just bear with us. Man, but that last one, like easily so far fight of the night.
Yeah, I really dig that one. That was pretty legit on both ends.
Both of them having rocks. Yeah, both getting knockdowns. I was like, I didn't know who was gonna pull it out.
Right. KO had a little bit of the like you said, had a great start in that whole beginning. Like he had the Force of Nature perk activated from the head, and then when he was got done working with the head, when the head was trying to build up, his chin was buffed. So he started working to the body, and then Dolly's body got messed up. I didn't even think he got a body rock on him. It was crazy, bro. He had his health teeter-tottering back and forth from the body and the head in that first round. It was crazy. And then Ali turned it and flipped it on him in the second round right there. That was caught him with that pull, worked the body. I'll fight with those level 5 boxing combos, man. And not especially planted and striking, especially when you get, you know.
It looks like these guys are ready to go. They're locked and loaded in the lobby.
Thug Rose. Who's the best? I'm the best. Who's the best, Rose?
You can't go mad with a Thug Rose pick.
Her. Let me look. Check this. Oh, are they stand and bang? Yep. Stand and bang. Let's go.
So obviously JC is going into this situation, you know, no pressure at all. Like super last minute, no one is expecting him to win, so he just gets to play freely and, you know, do his thing, and, you know, win or lose. Big up to him for just stepping up and getting the fight done.
Whaley, level 4 boxing combos, great elbows, great roundhouses, good hook. Don't want to be in the pocket with her. Freaking Thug Rose, well, she got the long reach, so she got, you know, the laser point and untouchable, so he got to use that head movement, which he is using right now. And he got the recharger too in between rounds. A little bit more health.
I wonder in this situation, like, does the JC play a little more defensive, or does he try to just go for the kill and just try to strike first?
Shucks, man. I mean, he got the accuracy and he has the reach, so if he plays outside and be defensive, that's going to be his best, especially with, like I said, the untouchable with the head movement to drain his stamina. But looks like KaioKen's not playing into it. He's like, I'm not going to chase you down. I'm going to wait, pick my shots, and once I get in the pocket, I'll let it rip. Right there.
Yeah, like the patience from both guys, especially KaioKen. You know, you would think he would just go into it like, oh, it's just JC. I'm a former champion. Let me just go there, guns blazing, and take him out. But, you know, he's respecting his opponent. Like, no matter who you're in there with, you got to respect him. And, you know, he's not just going wild and crazy in there, at least not so far.
I like what JC's doing, man. He's coming in cool, calm, relaxed, just taking it in stride, just picking his shots, getting out. Woo, right there. He needs to use that head movement and start getting away from the cage. Whatever he does, he needs to get away from that cage, because now KaioKen's getting into a rhythm to keep him there. A round strike with a leg kick or something will keep him in one spot, but we'll see what happens right here. JC's away from the cage.
Yeah, and JC has gotten better. Not that I'm like, you know, the measuring stick at all, but I've been in many USFC fights, like actual league fights with JC, and I've, you know, practiced with him a few times too. And from when we started out fighting to now, he's definitely a better striker. Again, not that I'm the measuring stick for what a good striker or a good fighter is, but you know, because I'm not skilled at all.
Nice check by JC. Using those. Ooh, that's what I said with those bringing in the pocket. Just let him know he's gonna stand in there. Let him know, JC. He's like, you're not just gonna come inside, because why, Thug Rose? I'm the best.
Good stuff so far from the underdog JC.
And on the back foot, it works when you have the reach, and now KaioKen feels a little pressure that he has to come in and try to get that rock back. And when you moving forward and using your strikes, you're using more stamina. So as you can see, the stamina advantage is with JC because he's doing most of his strikes planted.
Ooh.
And he just needs to touch that body, just pepper it with a little jab, a little body tickling. As
So gotta definitely give that first round to JC. Although KaioKen got the rock, JC got the actual rock
off of that. Yeah. Very good. Regen is looking nice on both ends. So it's whoever misses and attacks the body more right now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Not how JC would have liked to start this second round. See if he can make some adjustments.
Needs to get away from that fence and not do any head movement when he's that, close to the fence. There you go. Circling out. There you go. JC.
Love the head movement.
Both slip hooking.
Ooh, got caught that time though.
Like I said, in the pocket. That is not where Thug Rose lives.
Yeah, maybe KaioKen settling in the second round. Maybe he soaked in the information he needed from the first round, and it's like he's going for the kill now.
And just putting the pressure on him, keeping him up against the fence. Kind of put yourself, players that play on the back foot, kind of put themselves at a disadvantage if they're not able to, side lunge to get away from it. And it can help them, and then again, it can hinder them at the same time if they're not.
Leaned right into that one.
Yeah.
But they KaioKen sort of timing those sways now. He's,
Yeah.
He's reading them beautifully at the moment.
There we go. Straight hook to the body.
Ooh,
nice. 1-2 head kick. While moving too,
Great effort though by JC.
He put it down that first round, bro. For real. He did his damn thing. He had to let him know right quickly, hey, I'm not just gonna be a pushover right now, man. I'm here to bang it out with you. Try to put on a show. Good win from KaioKen.
Yeah, good win by KaioKen. JC, just appreciate you jumping in there and getting it done, and appreciate KaioKen for just being game, no matter who the opponent is, just wanting to fight.
Right.
He was in the chat saying, "Look, I just want to fight, man," and he did his damn thing. Up next, we have the co-main event.
Spartan.
Our one and only first ever Hall of Fame inductee versus former MMA champion Jxssiem. Man, this should be a good one, man. What are your thoughts on this fight? What do you know about these two individuals? Obviously, we know Spartan. He's been around, formerly Sean Corkery. We all know about him. But what are you looking forward to? What do you know about these guys, and how do you think it's going to go down?
Well, we're going to be over here at lightweight, right? So we already know Spartan as a McGregor pick, so I don't see him doing nothing else other than I'm guessing maybe Jxssiem possibly will go Dustin, so we might get that great Poirier McGregor 4 how it's meant to be or whatever, or 3. But yeah, this is I think he's more well versed on the ground, Jxssiem, especially like you said he was a former MMA champion, right?
Yeah, he's a former MMA champion.
Yeah, I remember that was earlier this season or last season, one of the two, during the Camp Wars. But yeah, man, those guys, they are well versed, and Spartan has some great off the back defense to get it back to the feet if it does decide to go there. But I believe these guys are just whoever has who pinned up against the fence and gets the rock and the knockdown will get the finish. So we'll see how the pressure holds up on both ends.
And they are ready to go.
There we go.
Just like you called it.
Alright, I am back.
Hey man, great effort, man. That was a good fight.
Hey, JC, my brother.
Hey, honestly, I did better than I expected, so.
Awesome, brother. Good. No shame in that, brother. Alright, here we go. Starting off nice and easy. See, Spartan is one of those players, as myself, we know and understand and respect and know how to utilize the speed and accuracy and the footwork of McGregor. So he won't tire out very quick. And whatever he's hitting, he's not missing too much. He's at least hitting the block. not wasting nothing unless he's hitting something. Nice little pocket work, nice teep kick. Mr. Poirier.
Ooh, nice combo.
Dig into the body, 1-2 body.
Both
hook.
of these fighters have a lot of power, but Poirier definitely is more well-rounded.
Oh yeah.
He has some good leg kicks, good ground game, so.
Now I wonder, you know, with Jxssiem knowing he's fighting Spartan and he's fighting a Conor McGregor pick, does he think about the takedown? Does he think about taking it to the ground? Or, you know, if you're Jxssiem, are you like, you know what, I'm gonna beat this guy in his own world. I want to keep it standing because I want to just strike.
Yeah, that's probably what he's thinking. Ooh.
Right as I say that.
Yeah, but he's that would be quite smart to take to the ground. And I know Spartan has a really good Conor McGregor. I fought as Conor McGregor a few times. It is deadly.
Yeah, I think if the opportunity presents itself, I don't see Jxssiem not going for a spear if it's there.
Ooh,
but
nice.
again, looks like we're 1 for 1 when it comes to the stuns right now, but stamina advantage on Poirier's side.
Yeah, which it's always going to be like that. Conor McGregor doesn't have a great gas tank. But it's also not horrible.
It well, it depends on how you utilize them. Like, I've been almost full stamina in round 3 with Conor. And that's because I'm just simply countering. These guys are putting on a pace to where it's going to be 85 to almost 100 strikes per round.
And right now, Jxssiem with the stamina advantage at the moment, and actually a pretty significant one too, considering it's still the first round.
Yeah, we only got less than 30 seconds left.
It's 20 seconds left in this first.
Because he's utilizing the stamina when it's gone from Spartan to strike when it's missing, and that's what's taxing a Spartan there. So he'll probably get, you know, a good little amount back. He'll probably have like maybe a quarter of his stamina missing from right now, but Poirier's going to be mostly filled up. Called it. So he needs to really utilize that and counter more to the body. Spartan gets to be more of a headhunter eventually. That's what works later on.
And both of them getting rocks in that first, so.
Probably give it to Jxssiem.
This is a very fast-paced fight so far. Yeah, first round is very close.
Ooh, there it is.
Rocked him.
He caught him slipping and threw that hook.
Nice job.
And he's working that body. I like the body work from Jxssiem. He's not shying away from it. See how he's going there when the stamina
knocked him down.
made him think about it, hit him with an uppercut.
But choosing not to jump on him though.
Yeah. Trying to keep all the stamina up top. Not waste anything on the ground.
I think he just kind of feels that he's in control on the feet, so he doesn't feel the need to go on the ground.
Because he's
like he has his rhythm down.
Yeah.
On the feet.
Yeah, exceptional body work. Like every jab, lead, body hooks, money.
But you gotta be careful doing that with Conor, because one uppercut can turn the fight around.
Right.
Yeah, he's you know,
one uppercut timing does body shot.
What I tend to do in my fights.
Don't count him out though, because he's known to come out with the last little bit of stamina. You can have the stamina advantage on Spartan. He'll put your lights out. Especially using Conor.
Ooh.
There it is, the opportunity.
Finish?
Yeah.
So when it seems that it arrives, and I said the person that was close to the finish.
Oh no. Able to survive.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, you know, unlike me, sometimes I tend to overcommit the body and then I get caught. But Jxssiem, he's not overcommitting to the body shots.
He's just kind of mixing
Keeping
it
it
in
short,
yeah,
keeping it simple, keeping it.
headshots.
He's not comboing like you said, multiple shots to the body, single shot in it, or hitting the block up top and then going down with a straight to the body. Nothing crazy or jab lead hook when you're in close enough. Working that rubber guard right there, getting that head damage. That is not
nice
the spot
reversal.
you want to be.
15 seconds left.
Side control. Oh yeah,
Very
he's
very good round. The first round was really close. It could have went to either guy, but then this round completely Jxssiem took over.
Yeah.
Yeah, really taking that stamina away from Spartan.
Yeah, the body shots are really doing work.
We go final round.
Look at that. Almost.
That's probably one of the best game plans you can have against a Connor is working with body shots. Because then Sam can go down quick, knocks him down again, looking to get the finish.
There
And
it
he gets
is.
GMP. He did his damn thing, brother. That was good work. I loved everything about that. The game plan, how he executed it to a T, but going in there and just single shot and picking them apart, letting Spartan get off, and then hitting them when his stamina was trying to rebuild, just with a single. And that's all you need. You don't have to go willy-nilly with the combos or throw a leg. If you're close enough, you could throw a jab. A simple jab will do wonders for you.
Yeah, kind of an anticlimactic finish, but nonetheless, great performance by Jxssiem and getting a finish, man. Good way to close out season 3. Right. But with all that said, man, we are finally here to the main event. The fight we've all been waiting for. This one, you know, we've been promoting it all week. We've been throwing out stuff on Twitter, graphics and stuff like that. Let's talk about this fight, man. Let's look at side by side. Like, there you go, man. Like, you know, you were breaking down the records a little earlier, 20-2, 14-2. Like, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, and you know the cold part about it is that Samurai Robin was gone for like at least 2 months or so, and then he came back. He had the title. He let it go. He gave the opportunity for people because I think he was competing in ESFL at the time. So he vacated the title and then came back and got it right back. And he has that many wins. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's definitely a great fighter, man. But you know, he has his hands full here with Carter, man, because Carter has been asking for this fight for some weeks now. He's wanted the rematch for a long time, and
I want it. I need it.
Yeah.
Both these guys are definitely, you know, veterans here, but especially Karts. Me and him have like a rivalry from like the big, you know, the early days of USFC. We went back and forth. Back then, he was like really, his striking wasn't that good. He was just a grappler. But since then, he's really rounded out his skill set.
Oh yeah.
But let's get into it, man. I think those guys are ready. Here we go.
All right. I did. And this is gonna be at, what do we got?
And of course, you know, with with Samurai Robin being the Underground King champion, though the rules are set, it's going to be MMA because the MMA title's on the line. But with Samurai Robin being the UGK champion, he gets to decide the weight class. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm seeing
So yeah,
Parks is going with McGregor. Okay.
Yeah, he does have. I know Karts does have quite a good McGregor.
Well.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, Karts started out as a grappler, but who shot a lot of takedowns and didn't have a very fan friendly style, but has since then turned mostly into a striker with like a good, with a good grappling background.
Alright. There's what I was talking about, that jab to the body, keeping it simple and honest, and he's getting that stun animation. There you go, Karts, there it is. Alright, using that accuracy.
But I think in this matchup, we just saw this matchup last fight actually, McGregor versus Poirier. I think in this matchup, Poirier always has the slight advantage. Ooh, except you can use McGregor really well as he's doing.
Right. He's gonna need a lot of.
Because Poirier does have a big stat advantage.
There it is.
Ooh.
Now you just need to calm down, let that stamina rebuild back up, and go at it again. What you did.
Rocks him again.
Now it's Karts gonna
not a good start
try to
for
overcommit and try to get back the rock.
Yeah, not a good start for Karts. Well, he got a rock, but so far it's been rocked twice himself.
Yeah.
Oh, like it was 3.
Man, had he gone to the head just now.
These guys are in each other's faces.
Right.
Not a lot of head movement so far from either guy. Carter using a little bit.
There you go. Into the head. Nice body catch right there.
Karts tried that same kick a little earlier and whiffed it, so...
Whiffed? Yeah, he's not going to be doing good with stamina, especially with those rocks happening, like Poirier. There's another one. Poirier at least has the recharger Kirk, so he'll get... And his head health, everything about his health right now ain't looking too bad.
Possibly get 5 rounds of this, but I doubt it.
Oh, no.
The way that they're throwing hands.
At this pace, I don't know, like... No one shot for a takedown yet. I mean, it could change.
If anybody's gonna be shooting for a takedown, it's probably gonna be Samurai Robin because
now
I want to shoot a takedown with Conor.
Now, peep out the situation with McGregor. I know he has a 90 switch stance, but why is he using him in orthodox?
Yeah, maybe he just prefers orthodox better than
well, he's missing out the power. He's gonna miss out the power again.
He doesn't have as much power in Orthodox, but he probably just feels a little bit more comfortable.
We got Mob 2015 in the comments. What's up, man?
Ooh,
there it is. A little bit of groundwork here.
See, as I said, if anybody's gonna be shooting for a takedown, probably Samurai Robin with that 48.
Right.
And you're probably gonna control it for the rest of this round. Unless he's able to get up in the last.
Nice way to put a stamp on it right there, basically.
Yeah, just
try to make it look pretty.
Alright, nice. I think really good first round. Yeah, very good first round for Rob.
I think McGregor's going to be trailing on the stamina shards. I think Poirier will have at least a quarter of his missing, a good quarter, and McGregor's probably going towards the halfway mark for sure.
We're definitely going to see. This is a huge advantage for Samurai Robin. Knockdown. Can he finish it? Looking to finish it.
Ooh, that's a wrap.
And he finishes Carter again. Wow, he is such a dominant champion.
Right. He just went in that man's lunch.
He is not going to,
give me them gushers.
Wait, it's going to make it more interesting for him in the next season because he's going to have to get his belt back.
Yeah, so he ends season 3 as a simultaneous triple champ. But obviously, like you were saying, season 4, everyone starts 0-0, so he, relinquishes those belts and everyone starts fresh. But he'll obviously have a points boost as far as
A
ranking.
huge points boost.
Yeah. If he's
So he's looking to get his belt right back in the next season.
If he sticks around, you know, ESFL is coming back shortly, so we'll see what's up. He might he might get it and relinquish it again, just to focus over there, because I know he's been champ over there too, I believe.
Yeah, who's to say? Like, you know, he could very well, you know, just stop right here in season 3 and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go do my thing over here. And I mean, I wouldn't be mad at him. Like he's held it down here season 2. Well,
he is
3.
definitely one of the best players we've ever seen in this.
Yeah, the adjustments that he makes while, like, just within the moments, like he makes them right there on the spots and makes the reads.
Yeah, because he got rocked early in that fight, but he came back
tenfold easily.
Yeah, he got rocked, came back, rocked Carter a few times in that round, and then gets finished in second.
So if you're Carter now, like, what's your mindset? Are you a man on a mission? Like, you know, okay, maybe I lost my title to end season 3, but season 4, I'm a man on a mission. Like, I'm gonna start out the gate, just taking people's heads off.
Yeah,
right?
I think he's gonna be determined to get his, like, because he had a belt, he had the MMA belt, but I think he's gonna be determined to try to get that belt back.
He had a couple of belts this season, no?
Yeah, he was a double champ. He had the UGK title, so he lost his UGK championship to Samurai. And you know, this was his opportunity to get that title back. But Samurai gets the W again, so Samurai again takes another belt from Carter. So I'm pretty sure this probably won't be the last time we see these two in a USFC fight.
Might have to worry about M Prime.
It depends on how active M King Prime wants to be.
Yeah. Like you said, we're doing one card a week, so possibly starting one card a week. That might give it a chance for everybody to you know, get it in and have time to get in their fights. So we'll see.
Yeah, but with that said, man, gentlemen, I appreciate you holding it down. I know we had some hiccups and some confusion with some fights, but we got them done one way or the other. It was a long event, but I appreciate you too. Also, JC, appreciate you stepping up in your fight.
Good stuff, brother. Good stuff, man.
With that said, it's been a great season 3, and we'll take 1 week of a break just so I can experiment with the tweaks that I want to make to the, you know, the ranking system and stuff like that. And we'll be back in 2 weeks to start off season 4. With that said, you guys got anything?
Nah, man, just yeah.
Yeah, this has been a great card. Thanks to everybody for watching, and have a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody have a blessed one. Take care.
Yep, y'all take it easy now. Until next time.